really important, you guys, is that you go through that with speed, you create momentum, and that you learn the process.
Let's go! The people that we care about, that they're worth it, that we're willing to go fight.
Hey, well, welcome back. I'm super excited that you guys are here. I hope you got a tremendous amount of hope and inspiration out of the last few videos. Tremendous amount of value. That's the whole purpose of this channel, you guys. Appreciate you being here with me. And tonight, or today, I guess, I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite subjects with you guys, and that's results. And, you know, everybody always says, like, with results, you need to work hard, and that's true. But I want you guys, we're going to go a little bit deeper today. I want to share with you guys a formula, how to get the results that you want in your life. And it really comes down to your mind. You know, your mind controls your results. And to show you kind of an approach you can take for that, understand this formula that thoughts create feelings, feelings create actions, and actions create the results. Make no mistake, we're all taking actions, and we don't want to, you know, we don't want to mistake productivity with busyness, right? And so you want to make sure you're taking the right actions so that you get the results that you're looking for in your life, in whatever area in your life that you're looking to achieve and accomplish those results. And so it really starts back with the one thing that we have control over. God gave us control over but one thing, and that's our thinking, our mind, right? And so your thoughts will create feelings, feelings create actions, actions create results. I hope you can remember that, TFAR. And so if you have the right thoughts, it's going to create the right feelings and emotions, which will produce the right actions. It's all the intention that you come into with your actions to create the results that you want. See, successful people are successful not because they do certain things, but because they do certain things in a certain way, right? And so let's talk a little bit about beliefs today, guys. See, the thing is there's only two things that come natural to human beings. I think I said this in one of the previous videos, but it's crying and sucking. Some of you guys listening in here today probably have kids, and you know this is true. When we come into this world, when your baby came into this world, all they knew how to do was cry and suck. Everything else is learned behavior. And so as we're going through infancy, being toddlers and teenagers and growing up, our environment is everything, and it literally programs our mind for success or failure depending on the environment that you're in. We're inundated with messaging all the time from mainstream media, our peers in school, maybe our upbringing, right? And just because you believe something right now doesn't mean that it's true. See, it's not the things that we've got figured out right that hurt us. It's the things that we think we have figured out right that just ain't so. Those are the things that hold us back. I believe it was Mark Twain that said that. And so here's what I want you guys to understand. If you're not getting the results you want in your life, all you need to do is change what you believe. How you change what you believe is changing what you think and getting emotionally involved with it. Thoughts, feelings, actions, results. So how do you do this, right? Maybe right now you're in here and maybe there's lack in your life. Maybe there's not enough money. Maybe physical health is a thing for you. Whatever area you want to achieve a certain result in, just understand that a problem can never be solved on the same level of thinking that it was created on. That was Einstein that said that. He was a pretty smart guy. And so when you understand this, you guys, you only have control over one thing. Most of us are so busy trying to control things that we have absolutely no control over. What Donald Trump tweets, what's going on in the economy, what's going on with... It doesn't matter. We can't control that. Price of gas. Like, this is one that really gets me. People that complain about the price of gas. Like, you guys have zero control over that. Why would you put any intention or attention into that when all you need to do is change your results so you have more than enough so that it doesn't... I mean, the price of commodities is the price of commodities. You and me have no bearing on that whatsoever, but we can control the controllables. And so we can't solve a problem on the same level of thinking it was created on. We need to change our thinking. And how you do this, you get emotionally involved with an idea. See, the best definition I've ever heard of success was the progressive realization towards a worthy ideal. And what I want you to understand is that not that you're worthy of it, the idea or the ideal, because you definitely are. You're God's highest form of creation. We are co-creators, right? And so we've got all these amazing faculties. So I want you guys to understand something is you need to make sure that the idea or the ideal is worthy of you. So you pick a goal, there's a certain goal that you want to achieve, a result you want to achieve in your life, right? And it's like, what needs to change in me? What needs to change in my thinking so that I can achieve that result? And see, how you change a belief system is by changing the way you think. And how you do this is by what you read, what you see, and what you hear. This is why I believe in vision boards so much. If you were to come around my home, in my office, you would see pictures of all the things that I want to create in my life. The home, the physical body, the fitness, the level of income, the assets, all of this stuff. There's pictures of it all over the type of clothes I want to wear. And it's not just about materialistic things, you guys. It's about picking an idea, picking a goal, right? Getting emotionally involved with it and believing that it's possible for you. See, I don't know how you are, but I grew up in an environment that wasn't necessarily abundant. That's a nice way of putting it, right? But I understand how the natural laws of the universe work today. I understand how the mind works today. And to change my belief system, I have to change my environment. I have to change what I see. I have to change what I read. I have to change what I hear. This is why I believe in affirmations so much, or incantations, and these I am statements. Whatever you say behind I am, like how many of you guys have ever said, oh, I am tired. Did you get more energy out of that? Or, you know what I mean? Another one I love is you ask people, how are you doing? Oh, not bad, right? Like that stuff drives me nuts, guys, because your body is an instrument of your mind. The speech center of your brain has complete dominion over your body. Your body has to follow what your mind tells it to do. And so when you know this, you can tell your body what to do. You can tell, one of my mentors used to say, Greg, you need to talk to yourself, but don't listen to yourself. Because most of us are pretty negative by nature because of our environment, like I was telling you about, mainstream media, our peers, the way we grew up. And so that being said, maybe you want to have a brand new car. I don't know, whatever. It could be a Maserati, a Mercedes. It could be a Rolls Royce. And maybe you don't believe that's possible for you. Well, the first step to believing that's possible for you is to go and experience. Go to a showroom, sit in one of those cars, feel the leather of the seats, feel if you're able to take it for a test drive, take it for a spin, have that experience, have pictures of it. If that's what you truly want, okay, I'm just using this as an example. If you truly want that, you need to have pictures of that everywhere. And you need to say, I'm so happy and grateful that I've created the income streams in my life that have been able to afford me the purchase of this brand new Maserati. I've used this, guys. I use it today. I use it in any area of my life that I want to achieve a certain end goal. And understand, when you get there moves, right? I believe in I am statements. Whatever you say after I am, your body is an instrument of your mind. Going back to what I was saying earlier. And so if you're feeling sluggish, tired, you need to be saying, I'm so happy and grateful that I'm full of energy. Father, thank you for, causing me to be at the right place at the right time with the right people. Thank you for your grace. Thank you for your wisdom to handle every challenge that comes into my life. And I'm so happy and grateful that, my cup is running over with divine ideas, grace, mercy, energy, good ideas, great ideas. This is how I talk to myself in the morning, you guys, before I face the day. You need to tell yourself who you are before you go face the world, or the world's going to tell you who you are. And I understand I'm going all over the place, but when you speak something, right? There's a good book that says, call those things that are not as if they already are. You can literally speak things into existence. Repetition is the mother of all skill. You tell yourself something often enough and long enough, you will start to believe it, right? There's a good book that says, as a man thinketh, as a woman thinketh in their heart, so is he, or so is she. So are they, right? And so how you change what you believe is by what you read, see, and hear. And this is why I believe in vision boards, pictures of, pick a thing, focus on it intently, get emotionally involved. Imagine what it's going to feel like. Visualize. You've probably heard this word. Imagine what it's going to feel like when you're driving that brand new car. Get emotionally involved in it. Say, I'm so happy and grateful that I just purchased. And you got to read this to yourself, right? And so I don't know if you've ever read the book, Think and Grow Rich. but it literally gives you a formula exactly how to change what you believe. And when you change what you believe, what you change what you're thinking, your actions will change. I know this sounds hokey for some of you guys that are being exposed to this idea for the very first time, but if I promise you, if you take this in faith and you're consistent with it, Think and Grow Rich says to write out your goal and read it first thing in the morning and right before bed. See, when I wake up in the morning, I have it plastered on the roof above my bed what my goal is. In my certain company that I'm building right now, one of the goals that I have is to create 50 multiple six-figure earners in our organization this year. And so this is the statement. I've got it memorized, but I read it to myself every morning, first thing I see when I wake up, and every night before I go to bed. And I recite this as many times during the day. If I'm feeling funky, if things aren't going my way, I go back to my goal, right? I've got it in my phone. You know, that book, Think and Grow Rich, says to carry it around in your pocket. I use my cell phone. I have alarms in my phone that go off. And this is my statement. I'm so happy and grateful now that God has brought over 30,000 new customers into our organization by the end of December 2020. And I'm so happy and grateful now that over 2,000 new customers are joining our organization every single month. And this organization has created 50 multiple six-figure earners before the end of this year. Let me tell you, when I decided to pick that goal, I did not believe it was possible. This is 9 months ago. We are well on track to that becoming a reality because I understand that this works. I've been telling myself every day for 9 months. I changed what I believed was possible because I told myself long enough that it was possible. And because I'm speaking that into my life and I'm speaking it out, and when I'm talking to new prospects, when I'm talking to my business partners, this is all I talk about. So I'm literally speaking it into existence, calling those people that line up with the vision. But I've changed what I believe because I've been telling it to myself so many times that I know without a shadow of a doubt, like with all certainty, by the end of 2020, this is already done. So I hope you got value out of this. I know it was all over the place and there was a lot, but if you take this and you study this video and you apply what I shared with you, you'll be able to change what you believe. And when you're speaking it every day, you're changing your thinking, you're getting emotionally involved with it, and it's going to change what you believe. And that there, you're going to change the actions that you're taking. Because remember, successful people don't get rich or don't get successful by doing certain things. They get rich, they get successful, they get healthy, they get wealthy because they do things in a certain way. This here is that certain way. Little golden nugget for those of you guys that stuck around to the end. Here's a book that I highly recommend. This changed the way I thought, how to program myself, how to renew my mind and create abundance mentality in my life. And the book is called The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles. I highly recommend that you read that book so that you can speak these things into existence in your life. So you change how you're thinking, because remember, a problem cannot be solved on the same level of thinking it was created on. So you need to change your thinking, get emotionally involved with that new idea. I give you an example of, a materialistic thing. It could be anything, but you need to pick something and make sure it's worthy of you, because make no mistake, you're going to trade your life for it. Anything that you're going after, trying to achieve, trying to contribute, trying to give, you're going to be trading your time and your energy for it. So you're trading your life for it. Make sure it's worthy of you, and then go after it with all your heart. And then do the hard stuff, and that's changing your thinking. The hardest work you'll ever do is right here, the 6 inches between your ears. But when you change what you think, you'll change what you feel, and your belief will change. You'll take different actions, and it'll produce the results. And never, ever forget, most people overestimate what they can do in 6 months, but they underestimate what they can do in 3 years. I believe that if you put this into application in your life, that 2 years from now, 3 years from now, you are going to be able to achieve and accomplish everything that and contribute everything you're setting out to do. If you stay consistent, you do the hard work between the ears, and you speak that vision, that ideal into existence. Everybody you're talking to, you speak it to yourself once in the morning, once in the night. You'll change what you believe. And when you change what you believe, you take different actions, and that'll produce a different result. So with that, I want to say God bless you. Thank you for spending time here with me, whatever it's been, 14 minutes. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video. And my sincere hope and prayer is that I've offered value and I'm contributing in a way that will inspire you to take the next step in your life and elevate and potentially take a quantum leap in your life. So with that, be blessed, and we'll see you on the next video.